In a rugged coastal village nestled between towering cliffs, a small Viking community thrived. Among them was a little Viking named Leif, who, despite his diminutive stature, possessed a heart as fierce as a raging storm. Leif was widely beloved but often underestimated due to his size. His father, Eric, was the village's most respected warrior, and though Leif admired him deeply, he always felt overshadowed by his father's towering presence. One fateful autumn day, the village received disturbing news of a looming threat. A band of marauders was spotted advancing toward their peaceful home. The village elder Bjorn called for a council, where it was decided that a scouting party needed to be sent out. Eric, preparing to lead this dangerous mission, was suddenly struck by a severe fever, rendering him bedbound. Leif saw this as his chance to step out of his father's shadow and prove his own courage. With fierce determination, he volunteered to take his father's place. The elders hesitated, but seeing the fire in Leif's eyes, they reluctantly agreed. Leif gathered his essential gear, a sturdy shield, his father's dagger, and a small horn to signal with. He set out at dawn, the cold air nipping at his face. The journey through the dense, shadowy forest was fraught with danger, but Leif pressed on, driven by his desire to protect his home. After hours of careful travel, Leif stumbled upon the marauders' camp. From his hidden vantage point, he noted their numbers and overheard their plans to attack under the cover of night. Realizing the urgency, he soundlessly retreated to warn his village. As he raced back, Leif heard the eerie howl of wolves nearby. Suddenly, a large wolf emerged from the underbrush, its eyes gleaming menacingly. Leif stood his ground, brandishing his father's dagger. The wolf lunged, but with a swift, calculated move, Leif sidestepped and struck the beast's flank. It yelped and fled into the forest. Upon returning to the village, Leif found everyone preparing for the worst. He quickly relayed the marauders' plans and their numbers. The villagers were both relieved and impressed by his bravery. That night, under Leif's guidance, they set up defenses and positioned themselves strategically. When the marauders arrived, they were met with a fierce and prepared resistance. The battle was intense, but in the end, the villagers emerged victorious, their home safe once more. Leif's valor did not go unnoticed. The following morning, as the village celebrated their triumph, Bjorn publicly commended Leif's bravery, declaring that courage comes in all sizes. Eric, now recovered, looked at his son with newfound respect and pride. From that day forward, Leif was no longer seen as just the littlest Viking, but as a true hero who had protected his people and proven that bravery does not depend on size, but on the strength of one's heart.